much for getting across here.
Marcus has his hands full. Ed is depressed. Myra has anger management issues. Lily has lost her brother. The army have set a curfew. The church defences need bolstering. Alan, well, let's not talk about Alan. Oh, and did we mention the zombie horde at the gate? Welcome to State of Decay, an open-world zombie nightmare pitting your survival skills against a world in the throes of chaos, and a game that has become the surprise hit of 2013. State of Decay opens on the initial protagonist Marcus, who, with his wisecracking friend Ed, has just come back from a fishing trip in the wilderness, only to find the ranger station they started from has been overrun by blood-crazed zombies. So far, so standard. After dealing with a set of starter quests around the area, you begin to feel like, well, like you've been here before. The graphics are so-so, the zombies predictable, and this story has been told 1,000 times before. But it's when you hit this wall of apathy that we urge you to persevere, because State of Decay is a hugely rewarding game.
I'm almost home.
We'll crack open a cold one for you.
Considering this is an Xbox Live arcade game, we were hugely impressed with the size and detail of the map. From eerily deserted farmhouses to the remnants of a roadside cafe, everywhere is open to exploration, and it's this simple gameplay device which makes State of Decay so compelling. On establishing the trust of like-minded survivors, it's your role to find and secure medicine, food, ammunition, and building materials to maintain your newly founded community. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But it's this element of exploration, tinged with horror and anticipation, that makes State of Decay such an engaging experience. You're never quite sure what or who is behind every door. It could be fellow survivors, some in dire need of rescuing, others who just want to be left alone. You could strike lucky and find an ammo stash to replenish your community's arsenal, or it could be a 300-pound bloater who wants to eat your brains. Once you've found your supplies, you then have to decide how you're going to transport the goods back to your base, whether or not to call for a runner to help you with your stash, or to hold up for the night and fortify your position until it's safe to emerge. All the while, you need to keep your wits about you. There's a variety of zombies to contend with that have infested the map, each with their strengths and weaknesses. Armoured Z's, the remnants of a long-dead SWAT team, are lumbering but hard to kill behind their riot armour. Ferals are blisteringly fast and savage, and of course, the bloaters are, well, they're pretty fat. You'll soon learn to avoid contact with the zombies as much as possible. Death is around every corner and permanent in State of Decay. Zombies, attracted by noise and sight, will swarm, and before you know it, you're lunched to a horde and your community is down one defender. This, coupled with degradable weapons, fatigue and disorientation, means you have to be seriously confident or unhinged to go blustering through any location. If you do manage to get back to your base with supplies, you can start to improve your defences, send out messages to other survivors, and improve the morale of your team. Your ability to lead this ragtag group is based on your influence rating, which goes up and down depending on your deeds, and of course the zombies are not the only thing you need to look out for. The map is swarming with looters, bandits, and rival communities, all vying for the dwindling supplies. State of Decay is a surprisingly immersive game. You'll have to overlook the pedestrian tutorial and shonky graphics, but if you do, you'll be rewarded with one of the most exciting and terrifying zombie titles on the market.